What's going on, everyone? I just wanted to take a couple minutes before we actually get started with a broadcast tonight, and I just wanted to go ahead and actually talk about basically where I'm gonna be moving this to. So, if you watch any of the gameplay, obviously you know I very much enjoy playing my Oculus Quest. Um, I live stream it because I think it's just like a really fun thing to share. You can have some pretty good laughs with it. You can actually get pretty into certain things in certain games that they have available. Now, I've been playing. Actually, I've only owned my Oculus Quest for about 3 months now, and in that amount of time, I've figured out pretty much everything you can absolutely do with your Oculus Quest. So, if I was to ever recommend anyone that is looking into virtual reality or looking to get into virtual reality, and you are kind of wondering what is maybe something, what's like a good system or what's a good headset, power to you if you've got $1,000 to go ahead and dish out for like, a Vive Pro or something like that. HTC, whatever. If you've got the money, yeah, go ahead, go for it. But if you want my honest opinion, if you're asking me which headset I think is the absolute best, I'd have to give it to the Oculus Quest. Now there's reasoning behind that, and let me explain. So, I want to see somebody that is going to argue the point right now. I want to see them take their HTC Vive Pro Valve Index. I want to see them go play that outside. I want to see them go pack that up, take it to a friend's house, and go play a game. Because in the amount of time that it would take somebody to not only go there, set it up, and actually I mean, get everything set up, even if you can, because obviously you need a gaming PC. So you're either talking about bringing your laptop or you're talking about bringing or hoping that your friend already has a gaming PC, basically. Um, there's a good possibility he doesn't, so then you'd have to look into not only bringing your headset, your wires, your controllers, but also some type of PC to actually go ahead and run the games that you want to play. Now, Oculus Quest, I'll just go somewhere and put the headset on and start playing. It doesn't really matter where I am. I actually don't even need an internet connection. So that's a really cool thing. Obviously, if you're playing, games that are connected to some type of multiplayer service, you're going to need to be connected to the internet for that. As you can see right here, I am running Pavlov in the background. Basically, I've just got some game audio going on while I go ahead and talk to you guys. So, I've been asked a couple times. How do you live stream? Well, that's really, it's really a broad question. Um, it's kind of like, well, what are you looking to live stream? Are you looking to like just show your friends there at your house like what you're doing so they don't see you like flailing around like an idiot? Or are you trying to live stream in this type of way for, you know what I'm saying, for profit, you know, going to Twitch and trying to become a streamer and stuff like that? Um, it all depends on what you're trying to do with it. There's multiple ways you can go ahead and actually cast your Oculus Quest. Obviously, you've probably been through your menu settings and you see that cast button. And it'll give you an option to cast what you're seeing on your Oculus Quest to various and different types of devices. So I'll go ahead and let you guys know of a couple of things you can do if you are looking to live stream your Oculus Quest to something different. So every way you have to cast it, it kind of requires something. Some type of decent technology. Um, Probably the easiest way would be to do it off the phone. I don't know at this time if Android supports the Oculus app, but I know that iPhone does. So what you can do is go on to your iPhone. Well, let me start by saying it actually has to be an iPhone X or better because it has to have the screen recording capability on it. So, if you have that phone, you can go ahead and download a couple of different things. For one, you can download Streamlabs OBS. Omelet Arcade is another one you can actually download and use, or you could just go ahead and save your recordings to your device or your photos. So, what you want to do is you want to go to the Oculus Quest app, sign into your account, same account you used to sign into your Oculus Quest. And once you're signed into your account, you want to actually hit the little icon that shows a picture with like a Wi-Fi symbol coming out. It'll be in like the top corner, and that will give you a little menu that says casting. At the same time, you want to go on your Oculus Quest and you want to hit the sharing tab and you want to hit cast. And as long as you have the first device searching for the second one, they'll be able to find each other pretty easily. And then your phone will pretty much display whatever you're seeing on your Oculus Quest. So then from there, since you're already seeing it on your phone, you could just go ahead and bring down your drop down menu and hit screen recording, and then select whatever service you want to screen record to, whether it be Streamlabs OBS or Omelet Arcade, or like I said, just saving the video to your phone. With that, there are a lot of downfalls. That's like the worst way to do it, if I want to be totally blunt with you. First off, you get no audio. Sadly to say, there's no audio whatsoever. Second off, it really looks like crap. I'm not gonna lie, it's the worst quality, but it works. works. You know what I'm saying? If you had nothing else and you wanted somebody to be able to see what you're doing, it works. Um, and I guess that's the main goal of it. So now, moving on to a little bit deeper subject. Um, are you trying to live stream something like a game that is native on your Quest, something like Beat Saber or Pavlov here, or are you trying to live stream a game that is on like Steam VR or the Oculus store? Um, like I said, a couple different things, a couple different ways you have to do that. If you wanted to do something like this and live stream Pavlov is a native Quest game once you sideload it from SideQuest. Um, this is a native Quest game, so you're actually able to um, easily cast this to a different device. And if you use something like AirPlay or Air Server, you can actually, depending on the device, you can actually pick up the audio as well. And a lot of people don't know, you can actually go ahead and download Air Server on almost any device. Obviously, they have different apps and different names for different apps, but a lot of them do the same thing. Air Server is a good one because it covers all of them. It works simultaneously to work with Google Cast, Mirror Casting, um, Chromecast. Um, so you get a lot of different options there that it kind of works with. The downfall of Air Server, which is the one that I used for quite a while, the downfall of that is, for one, you only get a trial version unless you want to buy it. And the price to buy it is, I would be more reluctant to buy it if I had more options in the paid for version. So what I mean right there is, when you're using the free trial version, which is a 10-day version when you first start, and then if you ask for an extension on the free version, you'll get like an extended 7 days, I believe, or maybe 5. You can go ahead and ask them for that extension. You can have a little bit more time on the free version, but if you get the paid for version, there's no difference. You don't get anything as far of video quality upgrade or frames per second. You can't change anything. The quality that it comes in at is 720p, and it doesn't even really specify if it's 60 frames per second. I'm going to assume it is. I'm going to kind of hope it is and assume it is, but I very well could be wrong, and it could be down to 30 frames per second. But it doesn't look bad, and it works. Now, if you wanted to download that on something like your Xbox One, that totally works. It's very easy to do, to use, and then as soon as you start it up, make sure the app is open and ready to go, and then go ahead and hit cast on your Oculus Quest, and it should find your Xbox One. PlayStation 4 or 3, I'm not too sure. You guys probably can get the same exact app. PC as well, you can also get the Air Server app. Some smart TVs also have apps built directly into them. They might not be technically called Air Server, but they're usually around the same thing. So I also have a TV which has AirPlay built into it, and basically it's the same thing. As soon as I open it up, it tells me the device name, and then once I hit cast on my Oculus Quest, I just search for that name and click that one. And that's pretty simple. Now, if you're looking to live stream a game that is not on your Oculus Quest, so something more along the lines of Steam VR game or a Oculus Rift game, obviously you guys can use the Oculus Link cable. They do have third-party cables as well, so you don't have to go and buy the $80 cable per se. But I myself did go ahead and purchase one of the third-party cables, and sad to say, it did not work for me at all. So that was kind of just a waste of money. And it's not like it was like 10-15 bucks, it was around 40-45 bucks. So that was a little bit of a hit, and the worst part about it is I don't even have a friend that has an Oculus Quest that I can just kind of give the cable to or offer to let them try it out and see if it works with their system. So it did not work with mine. Doesn't mean it couldn't work for yours though. Me personally, I like running it wireless, which just requires a little bit better hardware. Basically, you have to have a gaming PC, is what it comes down to. You need a decently good gaming PC, capable of running the games and the system, as well as live streaming. I know people that have multi computer setups, and they'll have one as the gaming PC and one as the streaming PC. With Oculus Quest, it's just a little bit more difficult because now you're just kind of in this triangle of devices, kind of alternating back and forth between streaming, receiving, sending, receiving, and streaming. Once you can figure it all out, though, it very much works out. It works out great for a lot of games. And if you push the envelope even further and you want to learn a little bit more, you can go ahead and push to actually go ahead and open up like chat in game and stuff like that. And that's when it starts to get really interesting and really fun. Basically, you can actually see the people following you or the people viewing your video at the time as it's going live. So then, if you're playing like a interesting indie or strategy game, you can kind of ask the community for help or what they think you should try. So it's different, it's interesting, to say the least, and I think you guys should definitely try that out. Like I said, those are a couple of apps. Mostly is free. It's $40 for the year for Air Server. I won't lie, that's why I won't buy it. I will not buy it because I don't get any type of option changes. At the same time, I'm just paying for something that I'm only gonna use when I'm running games natively off my Quest. Other than that, I'm gonna use a different service because I'm running Steam VR games most of the time anyway. So Air Server's not really gonna do much for me unless I just plan on casting it direct. It's silly. It's silly. But I've rambled on for a little bit longer than I've wanted to now. So if you guys sat around and managed to stick around and watch this gameplay I just stuck up in the background for fun, thank you guys for watching. Basically, the info verbally is um, a little bit more educational than the video. that was just kind of something to keep your interest and keep you entertained. Um, so I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below if you guys are interested in trying any of these ways, or did wonder about any of these ways that you could use to kind of share some of your gameplay with a friend or family member, whether that be live streaming or just recording. Um, if you guys need any help with anything, whether that be VD, side quest, um, loading games, trying to get Steam VR to work, anything like that, don't hesitate, leave a comment down below. I will do my best to try to help you troubleshoot the issue. So, I want to close out by saying thank you guys for watching. I'm on sub 223, and if you guys want, you guys can go ahead and check out my Twitch stream. I will be live pretty much right after this. Probably getting into a couple different things. I hate putting titles on it because I can't stop. I don't like to stop and then stop the recording. You know, I played this game for 40 minutes, then I jumped on this one, and I hate titles, so it'll it'll probably just be Oculus Quest Live. Go ahead and search for that live on Twitch in a little bit, and you guys will see. We're probably gonna get down on. I'll let you know right now. Pavlov, The Walking Dead, um, Half-Life Alex. I cannot wait. Anybody else who can hit me up with a comment right there? Half-Life Alex, 2 days coming out. I am ready. Are you guys ready too? Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy and find it educational. And you guys will see me in the next one.